What's up, GeekGirl World? This is Ari, and welcome to Film Friday. This week, I saw a movie called Hardcore Henry, and all I have to say about it is that it was pretty hardcore, and it has a guy named Henry in it, and Henry's pretty hardcore. Well, if you saw this trailer, you would know that it was shot all in first-person POV, which is kind of like a first-person shooter for you gamers. Definitely have a warning. If you have any kind of motion sickness, you probably don't want to see this movie. They'll tell you when you go to the theater that it could cause motion sickness, or it can cause any discomfort. What they don't tell you is that your eyeballs will hurt from the inside out, and your head will feel like your brain is trying to push its way out of your skull, because that's how I felt after seeing this movie. I mean, I didn't have any motion sickness or queasiness or feeling like I was nauseous or wanting to vomit. I felt like this intense pain from my eyeballs inside out. That's what I felt watching this movie. And that's because first-person POV is just all over the place. And it's really a non-stop action movie. It's very fast-paced. There's lots of shoot 'em up, blow 'em up, blood and guts everywhere. And it's kind of hard to focus on this action going everywhere when this first-person POV is swinging around like quick swipes all over the film. And so your eyes don't know where to focus, your brain doesn't know where to focus, and it really hurts. It was just not a pleasant experience. It was just not very enjoyable to watch. Also, film had no plot, which wouldn't be that bad if it's an action movie. I mean, I like adrenaline movies. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like hardcore action. I love like really epic action sequences that are like beautifully shot. This was not it. This movie was not it. It was definitely hardcore action, fast paced, but it was not, because the first person POV messed it up. And the fact that it had no plot, I mean, yeah, you could ignore that, but when you already have one thing that's going wrong for you in the movie going experience, no plot definitely is, it just adds to the irritation. We have a bad guy in this movie that has powers that are unexplained. He has powers for absolutely no reason. We don't know why he has these powers or what his powers entail or anything about him. He's just this bad guy that's chasing Henry around. And then we have Henry, who's just this guy who's getting chased around and he's shooting up people, and Henry doesn't even know. Henry doesn't even know why he's there. I didn't know why Henry was there. Henry didn't know why he was there. The best part about this movie, and it would be the only reason why I would recommend going to see this movie, because I recommend going to see all films that he's in, because he is epic. He is totally amazing actor. I love him. Sharlto Copley is just, he's the only reason why you would see this movie. I would say that he saves this movie about 70%, because the movie is that bad that even Sharlto Copley cannot make it a complete 100% yes. And he is phenomenal. He's totally he's like the best. His character, Jimmy, is probably the only character in this movie that gets a backstory. All the other characters in this movie do not get any backstory. We have no explanation for any of their motivations or why or who they are or what they do or anything. We're dropped in the middle of it and just let it run. And yeah, again, sometimes that would not be so bad, except for the fact that it's just, there's just too many things, too many missteps in this movie that just make it just all around not good. And yeah, you have a gimmick, which of course when I saw the trailer, I was like, yes, this movie looks great. I can't wait to go see this. Oh my god. Why didn't anybody think of shooting in first person POV before? And the reason when you watch it, you find out the reason why people haven't thought of shooting in first person POV before, or why they haven't done it before, because it is not an enjoyable movie going experience. It was a gimmick that I don't think it turned out to be very well. I mean, but you know what? Hey, I may be wrong. I'm still waiting for 3D to go away. I'm still waiting for 3D movies to fall by the wayside like the dinosaurs and be extinct again. I really am, because I hate 3D. It's a gimmick. But yeah, I hope this first-person POV gimmick doesn't become a trend like 3D, and we still have to suffer through it 10 years on. Anyway, yeah, I did not like this film. I would never see it again. I'm regretting that I saw it because my eyeballs and my head are still hurting, and I probably need some Vicodin or some Oxycontin to get rid of this pain. But if you are a Sharlto Copley fan, which I am, I'm a huge fan of his, then definitely try it. And I say this with the utmost caution, try it. If you go see this movie and your brain hurts or you vomit, don't blame me. Alright? Thank you for watching. Remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit our website, geekgirlworld.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Film Fridays. Bye!